Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Skillcraft Season 2. It is episode 11 and I have some big plans. I mentioned in my last World Tour episode that I'm going to be starting a mega base. This behind me is my starter base and it is finished, so I need to move on to something a little bit bigger and better. So let's fly over to the area that I marked out last episode. It's just a big floating stone shape. It's not really, I was going to say circle, it's not really a circle, is it? And I am not actually sure that this shape is correct. So basically the way I've done this is I have a copy on a creative world planned out in concrete. So I tried copying the shape, but since it's a big shape, I got it really wrong, and then to the point where I kind of just gave up and winged it. And I think I am just going to sort of do that. I'm going to fill this shape in so we have somewhere to sort of work from. And then I'm going to mark out all of the buildings and then we'll sort of know if it's big enough. And if it isn't, I'll just expand it because the shape of the island isn't actually really set in stone. Although I am going to be using stone to fill it in. Basically, we just need a platform to work and start from. So, let's start filling some stone. This might take a while. I'm going to have to fill this entire area. Wasn't expecting this. There's a fox up here. I guess you live here now, buddy. Hopefully you don't fall off. That would be a little bit unfortunate. Just going to continue placing stone. I guess we'll see if he's still here by the end. Oh, that's really cute. He's sitting down. Not really seen foxes much in Minecraft. Oh my goodness, there's 3 of them. These 2 are just laying down, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. I think my mega base is gonna be a fox farm. And I'm here for it. Oh yes, my island is just gonna be covered in foxes because this is technically a tiger biome. So they're like, that's where they spawn. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I'm so excited about that, guys. I'm so hyped. I'm gonna have foxes running around my mega base. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Well, I've used a single whole shulker box and honestly didn't go as far as I thought it would. This is maybe a little bit worrying. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna need more stone. I do have another one and I think I have another one in here. Yeah, stone. So we're going to have to dip into this one a little bit. And I might have a little bit more if I can rummage around my base. But, yeah, kind of underestimating how much resources this is going to use. I thought I have plenty of stone and grass. I think I'm going to need more. Shulker box number 2. And that is shulker box number 3. Hopefully I have some more stone in my chest. So let's go and check. Because I don't really feel like grinding for some stone right now. There's a little bit. Oh, I've actually got another shulker box. Oh, that's fine. Let's take the rest of this stone though as well. It has changed a little bit since the last time you saw it. I have filled in the missing area with the stone and actually had to make it a little bit bigger. And as you can see, I've started planning... I'm still on the floor. Okay, well, I started planning out the actual buildings because I needed it to sort of know the size of the island. But I'm not actually going to be making any of these buildings for a while. I might do the grass and probably going to do some of the paths. But other than that, I think I'm going to leave this area because the main thing I want is the airship that is going to act as my base. And that way, a lot of my storage is actually closer to the mega base I'm building because right now it is quite far away and it's a little bit annoying. So I think I am going to start filling in some of this grass and that should be pretty easy. Just a lot of placing on top of this stone. Although doing this does make me realise that this is a little bit of an ugly grass colour. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. It's not too bad. I mean, the style I'm going for doesn't necessarily need a bright grass colour, but it would have been nice. Let's just say that it would have been nice to have it. You are not welcome here, go away. And we now have grass. Wow, this is wonderful. One thing though is I seem to be noticing less foxes. Apparently, normal animals spawn on grass, and foxes, I guess, spawn on stone as well as grass. So yeah, there is one over there, but something else that spawns is obviously chickens, sheep, cows, all that stuff. So that's going to be spawning around my base, which is a little bit annoying, but not too bad. But these foxes are actually hunted by wolves, and we get wolves that spawn here. So that's a little bit annoying. So there's actually none here at the moment. I don't know what happened to them all. I guess they despawned. But yeah, I did witness a murder, and it crushed my soul a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. But oh no, oh no, oh we can't have this. I don't have any bones to stop it. What do I do here? I don't want to see the fox die, but I don't want to see the wolf die. Oh geez, no, okay, stop. No, guys, I think oh, okay, well, no, nothing happened, guys. Well, let's just forget about it. Oh, that's gonna be an awful sight. This went from being amazing, yeah, I have foxes too. I have to witness foxes or wolves dying, and I have to pick a side. This might take a toll on my mental health. That is not a decision I want to be making every day while building here. So let's talk about the base a little bit and maybe distract myself. This is not actually all of the plans. There is some that are, this one's actually unfinished. Need to put a little bit on the back. But a lot of this whole area at the back here is going to be a little bit different, but I don't really want to, I'm not going to reveal too much. I'm not going to reveal what all of this stuff is and what else I want to add. But this might give you a little idea as well. I want to do some floating islands all the way around, but I think I'm going to leave those till last so I know what actually looks the best. So while I do have all of this area now planned out and prepared a little bit, I don't have a bottom, of course, but I'll do that every now and then. We'll get updates on that every now and then. I need to move on to my actual main base. I don't think we'll really be coming back to this much over the next few episodes because obviously I'm going to get my airship finished. Although I might pop over here a little bit because it is quite ugly. I'd like something to at least distract from just it being just plans. I have also lit up this lower section. There was actually quite a few mobs here, and because I've built a big platform, it gets very dark. So I just went around with moss carpets and glowstone, even though it is on coarse dirt, a lot of it. But yeah, so that kept the mobs out, although it doesn't look the greatest because the trees are very dark. I don't know, maybe we can do something with that, I don't know. Don't think there's any way. I suppose I could just hide some glowstone in the trees. I don't know, maybe we'll come back to that. So I've come over to the city because I finished it in episode 9, but I didn't actually finish it. These houses have been numbered, and I'm going to prepare them to be sold, and I've got to figure out how I'm actually going to sell them. I suppose I can just make like a big sign over here, maybe. This is probably a pretty good spot where people can come and look at the buildings and the prices and everything. But before I can do that, a lot of these are still missing interiors, so we've got to finish that up. This one actually has an interior, but it doesn't have a wall. That's yeah, that's a big thing that's missing. So we got a little bit of tidy up to do, so let's just do that right now because there's not much to show with that. Seem to be doing a lot of boring block placing this episode. I guess this is the cleanup episode. Well, all of the interiors have been cleaned up. Not a lot to really show. I've just added floors and ladders, that's about it. A lot of the interior is going to be up to whoever buys the building, because interiors, I don't mind what they look like. Anyone can do whatever they want with, because it's their shop or house or whatever they want to use it for, to be honest. I don't really mind what goes on the inside as long as it stays the same on the outside. So now that I've done that, I can use this little area as a temporary board where I can explain the rules, which there's not going to be much. Basically, you just can't mess up the outside. That sounded a little bit harsh, but basically they just can't edit the outside, and they can do whatever they want with the inside. But it will also have all of the numbers and prices, which that's going to be the fun bit for me. My buildings are now officially for sale. I've just put in a little bit of a basic wall with a load of signs on it. And let's walk you through it. Firstly, the design. Pretty basic, just a wall. I just wanted it to sort of fit in with a city sort of feel. Added a little bit of mud and stuff here. This is very temporary. Once either all of these are sold, or after some time and like clearly no one wants them, I'll just demolish it. And because it's kind of a nice spot to put something. I'm just not sure what. So yeah, for now it's this, and it will probably get removed eventually. And they just got a little barrel for payment. So let's talk you through it. Basically, I mean, you can read it if you want, but it's basically just how to pay for it. Put it in the barrel, and you can't sort of you can't edit the outsides, but the inside you can do whatever you want with. And then here are all of the prices. Now they range from 15 to 30 diamonds. If I'm being honest, I might reduce some of them over time, but we'll see. Don't tell anyone on the server, because I'm not actually sure what's a great price to sell buildings at, but I think these are actually very good prices for what it took to build all of this. So I'll give you a little bit of an example. The most expensive one is number 6, which is 30 diamonds, which is, I believe, this back corner. Let me double check because I can't actually remember. Yes, number 6, this back corner one, because it is the biggest one. It has 2 floors like that size, and personally, it is my favorite. I think it does look the best out of all of them, but the price is mainly based on how big it is. These are all sort of the same price because they're all the same size. I think I put those at 20, and these two are 15 because they are the smallest of the bunch. There's not much of an interior, but this is plenty if you want just a shop. To be honest, these are like big enough interiors, but if you want to sell like a big ticket item like books, which has a lot of stuff, I mean, if we're being totally honest, I could sell books in like one this size because you just put barrels along the wall and signs, and that's kind of all you need. But where's the fun in that? We want nice big spacious buildings like this one. So yeah, if you've got like a bigger item, this is going to be very nice. I do like this building. This could also be a house. People can use this however they want. The intention was that they were going to be shops. But to be honest, I don't care what you do with the inside. If people want to live in it, because that one's quite a nice house to live in, and it's in certainly a very nice spot, the center of the world, the shopping district is, and it's got great railway connections to Skillcraft base. That's the only place that goes. Yeah, or people can just use it for storage and stuff like that. Like, yeah, they can use whatever they want. I don't mind what they do with the insides, as long as they don't touch the outsides, or there will have to be consequences. I'm just kidding. I'm not too fussed, actually. I don't know, as long as they don't put like a massive bright concrete structure or something. Like if they want to add like a little sign, edit some of these banners to sort of show what they're selling, that's fine by me. So that is actually going to be it for this city. Everything's on for sale. We just have to hope that I actually get some sales now. Although speaking of, I should check my shops. I haven't checked them in a while. Yeah, it's not made any profit. Stuff hasn't sold in a while. Books though, that has made a little bit of profit recently. So that's this project. But I have a little something that I want to announce. I'm going to fly back to my base just because I think this is quite a nice place to do it. Now, if you saw one of my last episodes recently, I started a modded Minecraft series, which is super fun, but that means it's on Java, so I had a completely different skin. Now, I really like my bedrock skin, and I'll get to me clothes off just to show you. Unfortunately, there isn't a way to get bedrock custom skins onto Java, so I thought the next best thing is to make a brand new skin entirely. Yeah, and this one I actually made myself from scratch. It's kind of inspired by this skin here, and there's a little bit of my Java skin in it, so what best just to show you. And here it is. I love this skin. It's a lot more fitting with the Zevon channel colors, as I tend to use purple and pink quite a bit, along with orange and yellow. There's sort of my 4 colors, I suppose. And I kept the glasses from my old skin because I quite like them. And it's a pretty cool gradient. I'm very happy with this skin, and I'm excited to start using this one. And one of the best things is it the glasses don't vanish with my helmet. For some reason, if I go back to my old skin, oh, look how ugly that is. The eyes, they for some reason, it gets rid of them. The glasses, and that was really annoying. So with this skin, it is removed, and I love it. And it looks so much nicer. Look at this skin. I love this skin. Can you tell? I love this skin. So from now on, this is going to be my skin in both Bedrock and Java. And I'm super proud of this. It was really fun making my own skin, and it did take quite a few iterations actually. It's a little bit annoying because you have to use this weird template thing. And I have gone with the skinny arms because I personally prefer the look of them. Although that also was very annoying. It's weird because I was using like a thick arm template, and apparently there's a difference, so it just ended up looking weird, and that took a while to fix. But it is fixed now, and I have an awesome new skin, and I really love this. So anyway, back to the video. Got a little bit derailed. This plan just keeps getting bigger. I've added a giant square here that I actually kind of ran out of resources, but thankfully in the time between I did this, Skillcraft has dropped off this little care package here. He's given me a bunch of stone, which is helpful, and some grass and dirt, because grass is really annoying to get because you have to, well, so I prefer mining the grass rather than dirt, and you have to actually, you know, do the top layer, which is just really annoying to mine. But for this area, I might actually just use dirt because it will spread over time. Won't look as nice for the thumbnail though. Might have to AFK for it. But I think I'm going to quickly do this while I talk about my strategy to getting in the airship, because it's quite annoying, let's just say that. So the airship is quite big, and thus it is really, oh geez, this is not going well. It is really annoying to actually like measure and like copy over block for block. Plus, because of the size, I have no idea where to put it because I don't want it to be too close to the, oh, also I gave up on the shape. Here it's kind of like an island shape. Yeah, I kind of gave up here. I'll fix it later. But because the airship is so big, I don't want it to be too close to the actual island, but I don't want it to be too far away either because it is going to be my base, so I've got to fly back and forth. It also has to just look nice from like this angle over here as you're flying over from the shopping district. So that's a consideration. But I guess my plan is just going to be to put the front end in and then work from there, and hopefully it lines up like good enough. Well, I now have a big stone wireframe and it looks interesting. I mean, it's difficult to say it looks good, but I think I managed to get it in a pretty good spot. I mean, ideally I would move it like a little bit more like here, but I think when we get buildings in, it will close the gap a little bit and it'll look good. I think, yeah, it's in an alright spot, and it's only about one rocket anyway, so yeah, it looks a little bit weird at the moment. I'm not sure if you're really gonna see the vision from this, but I can assure you it is gonna look good. And I am realizing with this stone wireframe that this is gonna take forever. I need so many resources. I need. What am I doing here? I need to be going getting some wood or something. I need to. Oh geez. You know what? I think we should end this video with a bit of a wood collecting time lapse. We haven't done that in ages.